Hello everyone, what is up? It has it's been a while, hasn't it? Um yeah, don't know what else to say. Actually, I had a few things I wanted to talk about just to get a few things off my chest, just so my opinion is out there about everything that's gone on recently, about the whole MCSG coming back thing. So I think everybody knows that MCSG is making a comeback based upon the recent success Minecraft has had. Overall, I mean, Minecraft technically didn't die, but definitely like PvP community is just completely dead, and I still think it is dead. Maybe it could possibly be revived, like the whole Minecraft Mondays thing with Keemstar that he's hosted, and how it's just hosted on a completely different version just makes so much sense. So that might be able to make some change, but at the same time, there's been a lot of statements where the people from Minecraft have specifically said they do not want to change it back to the old version, quite stubbornly actually. So it's very unlikely that in the future that we will have an updated version of a PvP kind of, how do I say it, a client of an updated client, like an updated version of Minecraft that actually has working combat systems, unlike the one that you have now, where now it's like really easy to die to an Enderman, when as before you could actually out mechanics it. There was a lot more mechanics to the game. But I just wanted to drop by and talk about specifically this MCGamer thing. I think this thing is gonna be like a real like failure. I was more optimistic before the fact about what was going to happen. Um, you know, we had learned from all our mistakes, there were, there'd be new people, a lot of people would have matured, but I feel like there's a lot of things that are going against it now. I think, for one thing, online gaming has just become a whole lot more toxic. A lot of the people that are coming from MCSG, probably coming back from League of Legends, Dota, CSGO, even Rust. Rust is like a pretty good example. And those are all games where a prime part of the gaming experience in those games is that it's extremely toxic and overly competitive, which is exactly the kind of game that MCSG caters to. And it's also extremely frustrating, as it is a battle royale. It's actually not the easiest thing to succeed in, and that it's super frustrating when you get, when things that feel like out of your control you die from. So it's obviously going to be an environment that's going to be ripe with toxicity, and from what I've seen, or from what I've heard, there don't seem to be any overall rule changes, which I think is the wrong way to go. I think that you need to take a more relaxed opinion on how your players are behaving, because you actually just can't control it anymore. Whether you think it's right or wrong, it's just no longer in your power. So another problem of mine is a lot of the same staff that were a part of the team last time are just joining back, and I mean no disrespect towards like the people that are staffs, like some of them are still my friends, but at the same time I just don't see, like, a good example is if you've had an ex and your ex has cheated on you, you don't go back to the ex because you've already know what that ex is going to do. It's like expect that you're playing out the same movie, but then expecting a different story to coming out of it. It seems really less than ideal to me. It seems really doomed. So that's why I kind of have like a negative opinion of this whole thing. I do really hope that it does work out, and that maybe it can kind of change how PvP is, because I still really enjoy watching PvP, just from an old man who just can't seem to play the game as well as other people can anymore. I really hope this will succeed, but everything that I think will go wrong. I just feel like this will be like a total failure, and I think the staff will have like the wrong idea going towards it. I think they need to be a bit more open-minded on how they handle the situation, and especially how player toxicity works, because it's a different environment than it was when the rules were originally made, and they should take these into account. That's my major gripe with it as well. Oh, my major gripe overall. But I think, I really do hope that this does work out, but I just feel like it's just going to be the same story over again. So I don't really hold a lot of hope towards this MCGamer thing. If anyone was going to ask me to donate, I saw Kitmenka. Kitmenka's a friend of mine. I've seen him in real life, hung out with him at IEM Sydney in 2018 actually. He's a cool guy, but I definitely disagree with him here. He made a tweet saying, oh, we should, if you want MCGamers to stay alive, you should donate. But that is just so retarded. It's almost as retarded as pre-ordering like a game, like Call of Duty. Like, you don't pre-order shit anymore. You don't donate into something that you don't know is going to be good or not. So I want you guys to make that decision. Like, use your brains in making that decision. Like, don't be a retard. You know, think about what decision you're actually making and if it's worth your money, because I mean, it's not a lot of money nowadays. I'm pretty sure everybody's grown up, had jobs, you know, has decent income, but it's still money that you shouldn't, I don't want to like put money into something that I just fundamentally disagree with, which is definitely what I feel with MCSG. Obviously there's an improvement. There's no Dave. I was really worried that Dave was gonna come back. But he hasn't come back, so maybe there's a chance that MCGamer will do well. But anyway, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you. I wanted to add a little thank you to all the people that have left comments over like the couple of years that I have left the channel up. I always had the goal of leaving the channel up so that I could always remember what it was like, you know, back in the olden days, because I did have a really like great time with, you know, my whole career with Minecraft, and I'm glad that a lot of you guys seem to enjoy it as well. Like, you've been watching my old videos and leaving comments, and you know, it makes me really happy that, you know, a lot of people see the same joy in looking over these nostalgia videos, especially when people like Aris and fucking Nick delete all their videos or leave them on unlisted. But I definitely really appreciate that, and I'm glad that you guys really still enjoy the videos, even though these are like what are they, like 5 years old, 6 years old now, some of my Minecraft videos. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, don't donate to the server until you feel like it'll actually be good, but I think it'll be kind of a failure, and I just want you guys to be careful, because it is definitely going to be treated than most online games that you play. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Maybe next 5 years when MCSG 3 comes out.